going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and I know it has been a little while since my last video. Honestly, just kind of felt like taking a little bit of a break. So I did upload daily in the month of December leading up until Christmas. And then kind of like the last part of the year and early part of January, there really just hasn't been a lot going on. Hasn't really been a lot of products that I've personally been interested in opening. I know there was some football products that recently came out, but honestly, I'm just not a big fan of this year's rookie football class. I just think it is nearly impossible to make your money back. So I've skipped on a lot of the football products, but I do think we have a couple basketball products coming out. I think Hoops releases next week. So at least at the time of recording this, I'm not exactly sure when this one's gonna go up. I am recording this on Thursday, January 5th. So again, I think I'll upload this video in the next couple days. But again, we do have Hoops next week, and I think a couple others that should be, the price point should be a little bit less. So we'll have some ripping videos coming soon on the channel. But going forward, I do think I am gonna change up the videos. I'm probably not gonna upload quite as frequently as I have in the past. You know, with the price of singles coming down, it is really hard. You know, I kind of mentioned it with this year's football class especially, but it's really hard to make your money back, you know, in my opinion. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think out there on that topic. But going forward, I'm probably going to focus a lot more on grading. So I'm going to show you guys what people are sending into PSA and SGC, show you guys reveals and stuff like that. And then again, I do plan on, you know, still doing some ripping videos, but I'm going to be very selective with what I do rip on the channel. So videos might be a little bit more sporadic going forward, but just wanted to mention that you know, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here on YouTube, just took a little bit of a break. So happy to be back. Definitely feels a little bit weird after like a 2-week break, but here we go. We are going to show what we have for PSA. This is a PSA bulk submission. So I did also have a PSA economy and a value submission, but those were a little bit smaller. So I just figured I would show you guys what people are sending to PSA at the bulk level, which they did recently, or I actually recently added as part of my service. If you guys are interested in joining a PSA or SGC submission, check out 502frank.com for all of the details. They did recently change some service levels and price points, so definitely just check out my website if you guys are interested. That will have all the information you need. And now let's go ahead and get into this submission preview. So real quick, I do want to show 2 cards. I'm actually having an SGC submission due date tomorrow, again on Friday, January 6th. By the time you guys are watching this, that will probably be in the past. But I do have an SGC submission due date coming up. So these 2 cards are actually going to go to SGC. I contemplated sending them to PSA, but I did decide to go with SGC on these 2. So the reason on this one, we have a Roderick Arias Bowman Chrome Mega Box. SGC does have the 2022 Bowman Chrome Special for $9. So it's hard to beat that. So I decided to send this one to SGC at that $9 rate. And then I think I am going to go ahead and send the Jordan Wara Contenders Optic Gold Vinyl 1 of 1. I think it is time to get it graded, get it protected, slabbed up. The other Jordan Wara 101s I do have are graded by PSA, but both of those, I know I graded those a while back, but they were both actually upcharged. And the reason why I'm sending to SGC, first of all, I know the centering is off on this one. I'm hoping SGC will be a little bit more lenient on the centering. I'm hoping it can maybe pull a 9.5. Corners, edges, surface, everything looks good other than centering. So I'm hoping it can pull a 9.5 on the grade. If not, if it gets a 9, it's really no big deal. I just want to have it slabbed up and protected. But I did decide to go ahead and send this one to SGC because I want to avoid the upcharge. And also I would probably send it at like bulk or value, which would probably be, you know, maybe a month and a half, 2 months. So with SGC, should have it, should know the grade and have it back within like a week and a half. So that's why those 2 are going to go to SGC. And now we'll go ahead and get into the PSA submission. I am sending a couple of my personal cards, but the vast majority are just customer submissions. So first up, I do want to show these 2 cards. These did come in. If you guys saw one of the videos from December where I joined a Contenders Optic break with the Jaspys, I did hit 2 cards. Unfortunately, we did not hit any autos in that break, but I ended up joining a couple breaks rather than ripping a personal box myself. So these are the results from Jaspys. I was hoping to be able to grade these and maybe make a little bit more money back. Unfortunately, neither one of these checked out. They do both have pretty, well, not significant surface issues, but where, you know, a 10 would just be impossible. So unfortunately, we're not going to be grading these, the Jalen Suggs lottery ticket or the Franz Wagner Contenders Optic silver. So I just wanted to show those real quick. I did look at those. Unfortunately, can't grade them, but we are going to send in the Trevor Lawrence Luminance Pink. I think in this particular class of quarterbacks, we don't really know about Trey Lance yet because he was injured, but Trevor Lawrence is definitely looking like the top guy in that class. So I think over the summer, like national time, Trevor Lawrence is going to be super, super hot. So want to go ahead and grade that. We are going to send in our O'Neal Cruz refractor from our Topps Pristine box. And then we are also going to send in the Tatis Pristine Gold. I was honestly a little bit surprised at the pricing on this. I know Tatis, his stuff absolutely plummeted when he tested positive for the whatever it was, the steroids or whatever. So I know his prices were down quite a bit, but this is still like a $30 to $50 card. So if this one can pull a PSA 10, I would say it's probably at least a $100 card. So I was a little bit surprised there, but definitely we'll take that. And now we'll go ahead and get into the group submission part of this bulk submission. So we have a Drew Brees Optic Downtown. I will just kind of fly through these now that, you know, we're through my personal cards. Next up, we have a Bray Wyatt WWE Auto. We have a Ben Rhodes Prism Auto. That is actually an on-card Prism Auto, which you don't see too often, especially with like football, basketball, normally all stickers. Justin Jefferson Elite Auto. Nice one there. We have a Drew Brees on-card auto. That is that one's from Topps. Can't remember what that is. Topps 5-star, I believe. Yep, Topps 5-star on that one. We have the Ja Morant Chronicles. Can't remember the dude in the background there, but that one is more expensive than it was because that guy, I think, passed away. And then we have two of the LeBron Topps rookie cards. LeBron's. I remember, man, those have, I don't know what they go for now, but I remember back in the day I was looking at those when they were like 40, 50 bucks. I know they shot up crazy high during the peak. Not really sure what they're at now, but we have a LeBron Bowman. And then we have a bunch of One Piece, which I'm not super familiar with. I actually really, really like the look of these cards. I think they look really cool. I've actually been on the lookout for some retail. Haven't found any yet in my area, but I'm going to keep looking out for retail, see if we can find any. But this particular customer sent in a bunch of these One Piece cards, which, again, I've never seen it. I'm not familiar with, you know, really any of these characters, so I don't know too much about it, but I do know that it's a very popular anime and the cards are actually selling pretty well, and they actually do grade very, very well. I've seen a lot of like BGS black labels with this stuff, so they should grade very, very well. So we'll see how they turn out. So I just want to show these again. I have no idea on like the characters or anything like that, so we'll just kind of go through these pretty quick. Super cool looking cards though, I will say that. I like the artwork on them. All right, and that does it for the One Piece. Next up, we have I believe that is Lyoto Machida from Main Event. We have a Sansa. That is a very, very cool card. So Sophie Turner, aka Sansa in Game of Thrones. Huge Game of Thrones fan. So this one is a really, really cool card, one that you don't see too often. So that one honestly might be my favorite in the submission. We have a Jalen Green Marquee Green Ice. Jamar Chase Playbook, Jamar Chase Prism Variation, Kobe Slam Base. Really cool one here, Tyrese Maxey Select Courtside Gold Shimmer. That one is numbered to 10, so that's not the Gold Wave, that is the Gold Shimmer. We have Jalen Green Hometown Heroes Blue, Cade and Giddy on the Ruby Waves. We have a Tyranitar Not sure what set or anything that one's from off the top of my head, but cool full art Tyranitar. We have a Marcus Rashford. That one I believe is, yeah, the 25, the orange. We have another gold. That one is Kevin Owens on the Select. We've got a cool Neymar here, Prism. Blastoise. Cool full art Blastoise there. We have a plates and patches. This one's out of Chronicles. Another Jalen Green. And then we have the green Flood Akongwu out of Obsidian. So that does it for the first stack. This one, it was, I want to say, like an 80 card submission for bulk. So a lot of cards in this one. We got a Devin Vassell Optic Choice, two Jalen Green Red Ice. We have a Jalen Green, Austin Reeves Prism Blue. That one is to 199. We have an Emmanuel Quickly Checkerboard. Jalen Suggs Revolution Chinese New Year to 88, the Emerald. We have Desmond Bain Obsidian. Jalen Green Cracked Ice. We do have a Simon Wan, I believe that is the yellow refractor auto. We have a Royland Machandy, not sure if I said that right, but that one is to 99, the green. We have a Yasser Mercedes auto, and then we have a Wander Franco Bowman refractor. And the last few cards here, Gary Payton, I believe that's a Gary Payton rookie. So as you can see in this submission, since this one is a bulk submission, the price is right around like $20, depending on, you know, if you want evaluation or not. People are going to send in a wide variety of cards here. So you got some high end, and then you got some super, super low end that, you know, finally there's prices where, you know, you can kind of get cards graded that you just want to have slabbed and protected, and it's not too much, the price point's not too high. So we got a Sean Kemp, a bunch of Cam Chancellors coming up. So we got a Mosaic, we have a No Huddle, we have the pink camo, red, reactive green, gold reactive, blue reactive, and the orange reactive. So pretty much all of the retail right there. And then we have some Yu-Gi-Oh, which I know absolutely nothing about. Same as One Piece. I don't know anything about these cards, so I'm just going to show them, kind of fly through them. We have the two of the Dark Magicians. We have the Blue Eyes White Dragon. We have Blue Eyes White Dragon. Again, know absolutely nothing about that stuff. So we have Kenny Pickett on Absolute there. That one is the red, white, and blue. Mahomes Elite Die Cut. And next up, we have a Cade Cunningham Select Orange Flash. Kyler Murray Prism Silver Rookie. Trevor Lawrence, the Pulsar out of Rookies and Stars. We have Anthony Edwards Optic Blue Velocity. LaMelo Ball Optic. I believe that one is the Target set, the complete set. Cool one here, JJ Watt Explosive Gold. Very nice one there. Najee Harris Select Neon Green. And finally, really cool one to end on, Jalen Waddle Select Zebra. So again, very cool submission. You know, at that bulk rate at $20, you can send in a wide variety of stuff. So very cool to see what people are sending in. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one, and I'll see you soon.